Hello everyone, welcome to Yamaguchi Japan Speaking Tube Radio. I'm your host, Dr. Issa. This is episode 67th. To be honest, it's take 2. So the last, the battery have been over. So and after changing the battery of this Tascam DR40, now I'm recording STR number episode 67. So I will talk about color, especially the paint on the color on the 3D work, sculpture work. I make sometimes I often make the 3D works with clay, sculpture work with clay, and I paint on them acrylic painting, using acrylic paint. So I think the color, absolute color, is very difficult. For example, I like orange, some specific orange, which is a little bit reddish orange. I like, but if I paint that specific orange color on my sculpture, my 3D works, they are very strange. It's so bright. The color is so like that color too much appeal. The color appeals too much, I think. So the people look at just the color, not the shape of the sculpture, 3D works, I mean. So it is very important to concern about the balance between the strength of the colors and the shape, and the size is also very, very important. If the size is a very small size, for example, the size of a necklace or the size of a kind of earring, or that's type very small one, just 1 centimeter or 2 centimeters. It's okay to paint very bright color. It is a very good accent. But for example, the size of the cars, vehicles, if the works, which size is like a full size like a vehicle, is painted orange, I think people just look at the orange color and the large squares of the paint of I think it's very difficult how to express that, but big painted objects, painted by orange objects, is very strong, too much strong. So if the color is the same, it seems a very different color, I think. So, for example, the wallpaper's colors. What do you think? The wallpaper is bright orange color. It's absolutely uneasy, which make you uneasy, I think. But do you think they're just slippers or just kind of the small curtain is orange, bright orange? It's okay, I think. But of course, depend on the people, depend on their situation. But how about their cushion on chair is orange, I think it's okay. But all wallpapers are bright colored orange. It's very an uneasy situation. I think I don't like to go to that. I don't like to live in that room. So I always concerned about because I make the shape first, and then I concern about the color, which color I paint. I usually my so the core of my sculpture work is the shape. I would like people to concentrate the shape, so I paint the very pale, like an titanium bakelite. The color's name is that, but it's very difficult to describe. It's like an the pale, very pale yellow, dull yellow color, So it's like an a very soft. It's not so complicated, I think. People never concentrate to see color. The shape is most important in my artwork. That's why I paint that kind of color. I paint my works with that kind of color, the soft pale and the dull yellow. almost off-white, but a little bit yellowish. But sometimes the shape is a little bit complicated and a little bit strong. And it's sometimes grotesque. I don't like make my work too much grotesque, and so I have been making an sculpture work now, but that work is a little bit complicated and strong and a little bit grotesque compared to other works. So I'd like to paint another more charming color, more cute color, I think. So I choose in this time. I choose the color of pale, very pale, soft blue, and a little bit greenish color. It is. I think it's important. I always think about the color. Although the shape is the most important, I think for my artworks, but the color, how to be accompanied by my work, which color is better, I always concerned about. So sometimes I like shopping, especially not really buy, even if not really buy something, I just looking at the products in the big stores, although there's a few big stores in Yamaguchi Prefecture, but anyway, I like, but the color is a very important fact. I sometimes feel that if I go to the store and look at and choose, examine real products, it's okay. It's a real object. That's why. But if I buy something through internet, it's very difficult. I think the colors, the atmospheres of their color make is very different between their products being to be looked at through the computer screen, and the real object which is sent to my house. Oh, very different. It's too bright, or it's too dull, or it is almost red. I think it's like an yellow or something. Oh, it's a red though. I think it's a purple. I think I expected it's purple, very different color. It's very yeah. I'm a little bit sensitive about that color, about the colors in general. So it's very severe. I have to refund. I have to request a refund and turn the objects sometimes. So for me, it is very important to check real objects before buying that, or before ordering that. And so, anyway, I will make my artwork. I'm going to make my artwork, and I will finish it today. So it is a trial version of my artwork. It is in my plan. So temporarily I name my artwork now I'm working on is the sky blue object. Sky blue object, the title of the artwork. The sky blue object is three parts. There contains three parts: the foot parts and the body and the flowers. Three flowers. It's a metaphor, not the real body or your foot. The shape is more abstract, you know. So I think it's very good. It's very good for us to show to make an opportunity to show the artworks, maybe the video clips, and so I'm also working on and to creating the kanbaches, 7 kanbaches. The idea is already done. Yeah, and the lines I already drawn, and but how to paint through softwares for Illustrator I use now is a little bit difficult for me, to be honest. I'm not used to using the Illustrator to design with something with colors. I have some kind of I have some designers who live in this prefecture, this region. So I can confer. I think I can ask them, or at least to require advice over how to use illustrators. Okay, I have to go now. Thank you for listening to Speaking Tube Radio. Have a nice day. Palete.